In memory of the late, great, fantastic Mr. Ozzy Osbourne, let's check out Jack Black performing Mr. Crowley at his last concert. Here we go. That was such a hip, futuristic thing going on here with the organs and everything. Such a new sound. At the time, of course. Tom Morello on guitar. I just love Jack Black.
Mr. Crowley.
Yes! Yes! Oh, that's not Tom Morello. Oh God, he's got kids.
Did you talk to the dead?
That's so badass.
Your lifestyle to me seems so tragic. Or with the thrill of it all.
Yes, Jack Black. All right, kid. Yeah. You know what's crazy is that Jack Black has a great voice. I mean, he sings with his band, obviously, and it's comedic, it's funny, but he has a voice. He doesn't have any training. He doesn't have a theater background or anything like that I know of. But he has this insane rock and roll voice. Great, even. Vibrato, really wonderful range. He can scream up into his head voice, up into high A's. He's got just an incredible range for a comedian. You know, this is like something he does on the side, and he just does it so well, so well. Yes, kid. Has he lost weight? I feel like Jack Black's lost weight in this picture. Just looking at him, because he's been a big guy, but I feel like he's been bigger. Yeah, no, he looks great. This is all right. Roman Morello, Revel Ian, Yoyoko Soma, and Hugo Weiss. I guess they're kids that he knows that plays awesome guitar and awesome band. Really neat of him to pick on such a stage, on such a in wake of such a huge deal. He could have probably picked some of the best musicians to perform with. He could have had Tom Morello up there. He could have had he probably could have had Tony Iommi up there if he wanted, you know. But he picks kids that are just really good at what they do, and I love that sort of give back, you know what I mean, from an artist who could easily have picked somebody. He picks just really talented kids that nobody really knows about, and hopefully this thrusts them into a little bit of stardom for start up their own career as session musicians, as in their own band, whatever it may be, you know.
Uncovering things that were sacred, manifest on this earth.
Nice fill, nice fill.
Yeah, they stopped at the afterburn.
Okay, kiddo, that's great. Better than I could do, shit. Great solo. Randy Rhoads would be happy. He's just got an endless amount of energy. Look at him. I don't know how he does it. I'm half his size, but I don't have any of his energy.
Mr. Crowley,
what's crazy is when he does this sort of stuff and he makes those little faces and he's Jack Black. What makes me love him about as a comedian, as a performer, as an artist, is that everything he does, he's rooted 100% in the truth of it. So it doesn't matter how ridiculous it may be, he is committed 150% to whatever objective he is utilizing at that moment, and it is life or death, and the stakes are fucking high, and he's all in 150%. And it's just so cool to watch because you believe him no matter how ridiculous he's being. You believe it. You follow it. Like, The Pick of Destiny, that movie, The Pick of Destiny. What a excellent, excellent example of just ridiculous nonsense, but he believes everything that he's doing, so you follow him along and you go on that journey with him, which is great. I'm loving this rendition. He's singing the hell out of it. I had the privilege of seeing Ozzy Osbourne live twice. Once at Ozfest back in 2000 or 2001, and then again in the 90s he did a reunion tour with Black Sabbath, and they toured with Deftones and Pantera, and it was an epic concert. Both of them were. To see, he was in his, at that time he was in his late 50s, early 50s, and we already thought he was borderline retiring, because he was getting up there, and he did so many drugs that kind of fried his brain, and he performed the hell out of it. Frog jumping on the stage, just absolute nuts, and still not missing a note. Did not miss a note. He has his lyrics in front of him on a ticker, but that's fine. When you've written that many songs, you kind of get a pass on remembering all the lyrics. Especially, I don't know if he knew yet at that time, but he had early onset Parkinson's. I'm sure that's going to mess with the memories, and then of course the substance abuse. It's going to rot your brain a little bit, and it's going to mess with your memories, especially if you've written half of these songs when you were loaded or something. Which, no judgment here. He gave us some of the best music. Without Ozzy, there'd be no hardcore. Without Ozzy, there'd be no Korn, there'd be no Deftones, there'd be no I'll move over to, there'd be no Bandmade, there'd be no baby metal. It just wouldn't exist because Ozzy basically created this dark genre. Yes, hit.
Approaching the time that is drastic, standing with our back to the wall.
Nice. That's the same getup that Ozzy wore during a concert in the 70s, too.
Was it forever listen? I wanna know what you've been. I wanna know what you've been.
Yeah, see? It is top of his range, but still just, nailed it out. Yes! I love his playfulness. It's so great. Yes, and he's frog jumping. These kids are great. Nice. Oh, that was epic. What a great tune. I mean, Mr. Crowley's just a classic, classic Ozzy tune. And that group, those kids, they nailed it, man. I mean, I think Randy Rhoads would be, both Ozzy and Randy Rhoads are applauding from the heavens. That was a really, really great rendition of a really, really great song done by some really talented kids and Jack Black, who is just beyond talented in his own right. The man could do anything he wants now. You know, he's a legend. You know, he's a legend. Jack Black's a legend, but not to take away from Ozzy the legend, who passed away not too long ago after doing his big. What a timing! What timing! Like he organized. Well, he didn't organize. Tom Morello and his wife kind of organized this big, massive, massive send off, and he sang all of his hits. He greeted the crowd. He had Black Sabbath with him. He was just did a wonderful, wonderful job. Said goodbye, and then 2 weeks later, he passes away. Just, I mean, talk about a send off. He wanted his wake to be a party, and if you consider that to be his wake, that was a party. That was a party and a half. Jason Momoa was in the audience, moshing with the rest of the audience without a care in the world. That's another actor that I'm like, this guy is cool. He's down to earth. He wants to hang out with the people. Just really. It was an excellent, excellent concert. This was the first time I've seeing Mr. Crowley. I did not see this part, but the rest of the concert, I streamed some of it. God, man, it brought back great memories of watching him at the PNC Bank Art Center, and what else was it called? I think it was Prudential. Was it Prudential or Nassau Coliseum back in the day? Yeah, the 90s. It was a long time ago. I'm older than I look. Guys, I had a blast with this tune. I hope you did too. Until next time, I will catch you all on the flippity flop. Cheers, guys. Bye.